It's 7 o'clock, and welcome to the Planning Commission meeting for the City of Hudson for Thursday, September 26th. I'd like to call the meeting to order. First item on the agenda is to consider August 22nd meeting minutes. Excuse me. Any changes, additions from the packet that you received?
I'll move for approval.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
All those in favor? Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Item 3, concept development plans for 2201 Jackbro Drive, a 5140 square foot office building, first phase, north of Tower Road and west of Highway 35, Douglas Bostrom and Ray Evans Properties, LLC. Dennis?
For orientation, this is in the St. Croix Business Park East. State Trunk Highway 35 is on the west side. Old Highway Jackbro Drive, then you've got lots, and you've got Old Highway 35. You go a little bit south, you have Tower Road. A little bit north, you've got Hanley Road. Now, what's being proposed by the developer is 3 office buildings. The first phase would be on the westerly side. They would extend parking into the parcel off of Jackbro Drive, extending to the west, basically the left property boundary areas, and then build either in 3 phases or 2 phases, depending on what the market bears for development. But the first building is a 5,140 square foot office building. You do have elevations. Project architect Matt Frisbee's here tonight, and also the project engineer. I think the 2 issues on the concept plans is one, that the hydrant, there's a 12-inch water line that goes along the north. The buildings will be served off of that water line, but we do want, for fire suppression purposes, the water line to come in. So we have a hydrant in this general area. The plans currently show it here. The fire department would prefer to have it here, so we get a little better coverage on the buildings. And the second issue the city engineer commented on was just verifying the storm drainage, and we're working on that, those verifications. I don't have any particular questions in regards to Matt. As far as the buildings themselves, Matt can answer those questions. City staff recommends approval with the modification of hydrant location in here, and then the verification of stormwater calculations.
Have they agreed to rectify the 2 issues?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll move for approval with city staff recommendations.
And conditions.
Yes.
Recommendations of revised plans for be submitted for final development plan review.
I'll second it.
Looks like a really nice project.
Yeah.
So anybody have any other questions?
Making a presentation, or
No questions.
feel comfortable?
Yeah. I'll let everybody.
It's pretty straightforward.
It does look nice. I mean, they come back with landscaping and all the other.
Yeah, it's in the plans now, but yeah, the final, that'll stay consistent with what's been presented, right. But we want to get these, make sure these are agreed upon, and they'll bring back the finals, and they'll go to the council in October, go to the common council on October 21st.
Okay, if there isn't any questions, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Item 4, amendment to preliminary plat for Red Cedar Canyon planned residential development, 5 one-family residential lots with a private access to 4 one-family residential lots with public street off the West Drive, east of Cliff Ridge Court, Hans Hagen's home.
On the preliminary plat for Red Cedar Canyon, shown on the north side of West Canyon Drive, which is the very north part of the subdivision. So if you went in the main entrance off of, Stage Line Road, went in the main entrance, turn right, these lots are just off to the right. So they're on the very far north end of Red Cedar Canyon.
Where are they in relation to this annexed property?
They're very close to it, yeah.
Don't abut it, but just close? Just curious.
No, they would,
Uh-oh. Well, I'm just curious, you know, after...
no, I mean, it's their... Thanks, John.
Oops.
Parcels we're talking about, this is the area that's next, so it's adjacent to the south.
Okay.
This is the area that was just next to the city right here.
Okay. Thank you.
The preliminary plat is approved by the city of Hudson in this area, excuse me, included 5 single-family lots with a private street. The change in the preliminary plat requested to go 4 single-family lots with a public street. And then the public street has to meet all the cul-de-sacs, all the standards of the city of Hudson as far as street design. And that's what they are proposing at this time. So the amendment, the preliminary plat is approved by the Planning Commission. So this is, you know, what they're, it's simply reducing single-family lots from 5 to 4, and instead of, you know, instead of a private street, it would be a public street.
May I also ask, down on that southeast corner or next to lot 4 south of, is that a drainage? It looks like a pond there. Is that what it is?
In this area,
Yes.
there wasn't a previous outlot there. Most of the drainage will go
Or the vacant area, then let me rephrase my
this
statement.
area here.
Yeah,
There's not a specific storm drainage pond.
right here on this thing. Here, I'm again curious.
What you're talking about right there.
Oh, actually, it goes that way. There's a berm there.
Burn, oh.
Topography, that's why I meant when I put a picture of that storm. And there's a berm there that's built.
Excuse me, you're right, I
Yeah.
can see those numbers.
The elevations go up. So
Okay? Questions? Comments?
I will move to approve.
Is there, okay, any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Then the next item is the final plat, Red Cedar Canyon Cove North, Red Cedar Canyon Planned Residential Development, 6 one-family residential lots.
Now, same thing, it's the same area. What you're approving is, or reviewing, approving and recommending approval to the Common Council would be the final plat for this area. Then there are 2 lots. I think last time John was here, we had the final plat of Red Cedar Canyon, and I said, well, we may be looking at these again. But there accidentally were 2 lots omitted, and so we're including that. So there's 4 lots here and 2 lots here. These 2 lots are located on Wedgewood Circle, and they have sanitary sewer and water to them, which is platting the lots. So utilities and everything's in place.
This is a formality then, correct?
Yeah, the final plat, I mean, basically now the plat conforms with the preliminary plat as amended. So yes, it basically is basically a formality because they're following what has been previously approved by the city.
Yeah, I'll move for approval.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Certified survey map, 3325 Heiser Street, 1 industrial lot and dedicated land, dedication of land for Hanley Road, Rock Street and Heiser Street, Hanley Road, Uline, LLC.
And what this certified survey map does is basically a housekeeping item. When we prepared the development plan, development agreement with Henry Road LLC, Uline, one of the requirements of the development agreement was that a certified survey map would be submitted to the city for approval. And what the certified survey map really accomplishes is the dedication of Hanley Road, the north half of Hanley Road, which has been an easement across that, but never is officially dedicated. That was a condition of approval. The second consideration is there's a small area at the southeast part of Hanley Road and Rock Street, which is the main entrance in the main intersection at Hanley Road, just off the northwest corner. We're getting a little additional right-of-way there for any interchange modifications that may be necessary in the future. And then the third item is that there's a water line that goes from Hanley Road to Heiser Street. Heiser Street's the street that runs on the south side of the U-Line facility. That easement allows a public water line to connect, which loops and improves pressure. So this certified survey map accomplishes the items that need to be taken care of by, as far as street dedications, the utility easements. So this is really kind of cleaning up, but we're required to review it because it's a street dedication.
Anybody have any questions on this? This was part of the original agreement, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, and the reason they weren't able to bring it because this water line alignment was changing. First, we were taking a look at where it's going to be the west side of the building or the east side of the building. Ended up on the east side of the building. So we wanted to wait till that was finalized before the certified survey map came in. Recommend approval.
So moved.
Is there a second? Second. Okay. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Any other business that anyone would like to, for informational purposes for upcoming agendas that you would like to see? If not, I'll entertain.
Just tentative, in my email, tentative schedules for October is October 10th and October 24th for planning commission meetings. That's all I have.
Okay. Motion to adjourn. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We're adjourned. Thank you.